What's going on, family? It's another day. It's a beautiful morning. We grinding no matter what. No matter what. Because we can achieve anything that we want in this life. And one thing that I don't like that a lot of people do to themselves is simply denounce the things that they want in their life. I'm not tolerating that. I'm sorry. I'm going after everything that I want in my life, and you should be doing the same. You should be doing the same. If there's somebody out there that you want to be like, go and talk to that person. Yeah, it's fearful, it's frightening sometimes because you don't feel that you're worthy enough. But you really should feel that you're worthy enough. It doesn't matter about where you're at right now. It matters about where you're going. If you see that Ferrari, I just took a photo with a Ferrari, guys. You know, it was a social experiment because I know most people will denounce the things that they want, right? I'm taking a Ferrari. I'm just peeping people. I'm not really paying attention to them, but I'm just looking because I like to see how people think. I like to people watch, right? It's called social awareness, right? I'm watching them, seeing how other people are going to react. They're laughing, they're smirking. It's all right because I know I'm going to have a fire whip like that one day. Probably even better than that. You know, I want those things, so I'm going after it. You know, that's the goal. Don't get me wrong, but guess what? I got to become the person that's capable of owning that Ferrari. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get to meet the owner, you know, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer. Eventually, I'm going to meet those types of people. Once I get in those circles, guys, I can learn the things that they know. And that's what it's about. You got to get closer to the action, baby. I went in front of a mansion, right? I was in front of a mansion on Bayshore Boulevard, right? In front of a mansion, and I'm posted. I'm close to the action, right? And I meet this young kid. His name was Hughes, right? He lives on Bayshore on Boulevard, somewhere like 2 blocks around where the house is at. And I'm talking to him, and we're conversating, right? Just having a conversation. All of a sudden, you know, one of my homeboys, George, he tells me, you know, he asked him, where does Tom Brady live at, right? He says, oh, Tom Brady lives over there. Tom Brady, right? Who am I to be close? I come from nothing. I have a great family structure, but we're not rich by any means. We're barely even middle class, right? I come from nothing, right? And so let me finish the story. He goes and he says, you know, where does Tom Brady live? Oh, Tom Brady lives somewhere over there. I think he poured it's like Davis Island or something like that, right? He's pouring over there. Somewhere all the mansions are. Where Derek Jeter lives at. I believe it is Davis Island, right? And he goes, yeah, Tom Brady's realtor, he actually lives right across from me. Boom, just like that. 2 steps away. I can be right there with Tom Brady, you know, learning the things he knows in his circle. Now, you know, obviously it comes down to providing value, but that's the things that I want. I want to be around those people because they have a higher knowledge. They have wealth. They're fulfilled. They're purposeful. That's what you want to be around, guys. You got to get close to the action. But it starts with you feeling worthy enough to be close to the action. And you also got to put in the confidence. I mean, you got to put in the work. That's self-confidence, self-identity, and self-confidence. Self-identity is essentially how do you view yourself? Do you view yourself as somebody that's worthy of big things in life? Or do you view yourself as somebody that's not worthy of anything at all in life, right? And then self-confidence just boils down to the work that you're putting in on a daily basis. If you're putting in that work, you know, envisioning the person that you want, going out there, creating that, working on your community, your spirituality, you know, your mentality, your physique, your finances, your personal life, you know, and really breaking that down, it comes to working on your mentality, reading, studying, taking courses, networking, you know, working out daily, eating clean, you know. You can even go as far as do fasting, intermittent fasting. I do intermittent fasting every day, and I will for the rest of my life. Guys, I've never felt this great. My body feels wonderful. I'm losing all that fat, and I'm building nothing but muscle because it's really all that matters, right? And then you're just working on your business, your finances, you're posting content, you get whatever field that you're in. It does not matter because it translates everywhere. And then to really wrap it up, you know, personally, you once you got the finances, you can buy whatever you want, and you became that person. But in the essence of it, guys, it really does start with your faith. You know, it starts with your faith. You have faith in God that you can really do anything that you put your mind to. And then you just start working on your body because your body is the first thing that you will see that has tangible results. I mean, guys, just imagine looking in the mirror, you know, health is wealth. You look in the mirror, you look like $1 billion, so you feel like $1 million. So guess what? You're going to be well on your way to make $1 million. I'm telling you guys, it's simple mathematics. 1 + 1 = 2. Not 1 + 1 = 3. Simple mathematics. You go from step to step to step on a daily basis, being consistent to get to where you want. But it takes time. It takes time. You got to be disciplined, but you got to have a long-term vision. You got to have a purpose that's bigger than you. Your why must be bigger than you. Why are you getting up early in the morning? Why are you taking that cold shower each and every day? Why are you grinding it out and posting content each and every day? Why are you working out each and every day? Why are you eating clean and eating less each and every day and fasting? Why? It comes down to why, guys. But you got to know why you want more. You got to know why you're denouncing the things, that you want in your life. Is it something in your past that you may have shattered your self-identity? You may have been hanging around the wrong people that haven't built you up. All they've done is broken you down because they're broken on the inside. It's that simple. Claim what you want in your life and go after it. Don't stop. There's no one stopping you from having the things that you want. Those people that are already successful, they want you to be successful because they want to be around more people that are successful. Most people say it's lonely at the top, when in reality, it's not lonely. You're just alone for the most part. And it's really not, because there's a lot of successful people at the top and they hang around each other all the time. It's lonely at the bottom because nobody wants to help you at the bottom. At the top, everybody wants to help you. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. So go after the things that you want. Stop denouncing the things that you want. You can and you are worthy of having the things that you want in your life. I don't care if it's a house. I don't care if it's a car. I don't care if it's a fucking jet. I don't care if it's a yacht. I don't care what it is. You want a beautiful wife? Go after it. You want to eat at expensive restaurants? You want to be surrounded by high value people? Go after it. It does not matter where you're at right now. Just as long as you have great intentions, pure intentions, and you do mean the best and you mean well, people will accept you for who you are. Your character can be forgiven as long as you have good character and a good attitude. If you don't, people don't want to deal with you at all. At all. So keep the ego in check. I ain't gonna say drop the ego. You got to keep it in check. You need your ego. Keep it in check and keep it in line, right? But understand that you are more than worthy enough. If that's what you want, guys, go after it. Don't wait. Stop playing it safe. Nobody makes it out of this life alive at all. This one death we get alive, So go after everything that you want in your life. No one's stopping you but you. You're only putting limitations upon yourself. You're allowing those voices in your head to get the best of you. There's positive voices and there's negative voices. Negative voices come from doing negative things. Positive voices come from doing inconvenient, positive things. Which wolf are you going to feed? Good wolf or bad wolf? It's up to you at the end of the day. But you got to get out of your head. And the way that you get out of your head and get into the present is doing the inconvenient things each and every single day. It does pay off. I've seen it firsthand. It does pay off. It does work. But you got to love it. You got to love the grind. You got to love the hustle. The thing is, most people, instead of, when they get into the fire, they really don't even get into the fire. They try to run around the fire. It's not running around the fire. You run through the fire, guys, because it's gonna make you so much better. The sacrifices that you make have to have meaning. You gotta have meaning behind the things that you're doing in your life, because if not, it's like, why? Once again, everything goes back to why. Why am I doing all this? Why am I doing all this suffering? Man needs a meaning in his suffering. And once a man can attach a meaning to his suffering, I promise you, everything that you go through, it might not always be hard and you might not always feel good, but at least you have a purpose and that you're doing something with your life. It's nothing wrong right now if you feel like, you're lost, or, you feel like you're not worthy enough, right? You should feel like that. But guess what? You can work on that. Every man should feel like he has a purpose. If you don't, that's okay, because now you're conscious that you don't have a purpose. So go and find it. Everyone needs a purpose. Man needs meaning. Most of the time when men are looking for meaning in life, it comes down to family, or it comes down to a body of work that they're working on, a body of art that they're working on, whether it's, it could even be sports. Basketball is an art form within itself. A business is an art form within itself, guys. You have to have meaning in your suffering. Why are you doing what you're doing, right? Because then it comes, if you're not feeling worthy of yourself, then you can figure out what is it. Once you can figure out what it is, you become worthy, and I promise you'll start hanging around those people that are successful. They don't care that you don't have all the accolades. All they care is that each and every day you put your best foot forward and you grind it out, and you're willing you're willing to put in that work daily and sacrifice and do what it takes to get there. They will help you out, guys. Anybody that's above you will pull you up. Now there are some, you know, some douchebags that will put you down, but they really just feel that way about themselves. But for the ones that are really genuine and really serious about elevating and really want to make impact in the world and mean the best for everybody, because once again, they mean the best for themselves and they want to make impact themselves, they will pull you up, guys. So you are worthy. Stop denouncing the things that you want in your life and go and get them. Go and get them. God didn't make all these things in this world for us to not have. You know, he didn't put all these toys out there, right, for his children to not have. It's that simple. It's actually really that simple when you look at it. But go and get the things that you want. Don't denounce them. If there's people out there that feel that you can't get those things in your life, it's because they feel they can't get those things in their life. So go and get what you want. Stay focused on your why. It must be bigger than you. And I promise you, all the pain and suffering that you go through will always have a meaning and will always be worth it. A man that has a big enough why can bear it anyhow. Any, guys. I love y'all. Go after everything that you want in your life. Chase your goals and dreams, because I promise you, it is so worth it. Stay relentless. Beat that sun up. Work on yourself each and every day. I'm going to be here daily, guys. I love what I do. I've never been more fulfilled. I love y'all. Until next video.